My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Shakti Darshana program. Let us offer our pranams to Guru, Sadguru. Om Chaitanyam Shashwatam Shantam Vyomatitam Niranjanam Nadabindu Kalatitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. I welcome all of you for today's session of Shakti Darshana program. So this is, I think, fourth in the series of Shakti Darshana program, third in the series of Shakti Darshana program. We will look into the chakras, energy system. Shakti Darshana is about energy. Okay, so let us have a view of the energy system. There are energy centers in our body. These energy centers are called Shakti. The energy. Okay, in Atma Darshana program, we are focusing on the consciousness. In Shakti Darshana program, we are focusing on the energy. The consciousness is the inner reality. Energy is the outer reality. Consciousness is the transcendent. Energy is the immanent. Consciousness is about the self. Energy is the expression of self. Shiva and Shakti. So why it's important? Energy is important. Without energy, we are nobody. We are nothing. Sri Shankaracharya says, without Shakti, Shiva is Shava. Shava means dead body. Shiva with Shakti only illuminates the entire world. So Shakti is important. We should not neglect Shakti. That's why in Sanatana Dharma, always we give importance to Shakti first. Jai Shri Ram. Shri means Shakti. Lakshmi Narayana. Shakti, we give importance. In Vedanta, Jnana, that's why I bring both Shakti and Shiva part. Atmano Mokshartham, Jagaditaya. Atmano Mokshartham is Shiva, Jagaditaya is Shakti. So both have to be developed. Otherwise, it will be an incomplete development. So, in our last class, if you remember, the pure awareness, Parabrahma, Sadashiva, Sadguru, whom we call as I principle, manifests as I am, which is called God Self, Ishvara. And that I am manifests as three centers in our body: Jnana, Ichcha, and Kriya. Awareness, light of knowledge, light of love, and light of life. Prajna, Prema, Prana. Correct? In life we suffer because we always want to accumulate, want to get more. We live in a beggar consciousness. Whereas God, I am, is a giver consciousness. He gives in abundance. So we have to learn how to give to grow. That's called Shakti Darshana. That's the expansion. That's the expression. Life always, there's expansion and expression. When we try to accumulate, when we hold on, then we are going against life and that's suffering. To live in tune with life is called yajna. So this is what I said in the last class. Now, I'm bringing you one more terminology here. Ichcha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. So these together are called Lakshmi Durga Saraswati or Divine Mother. So Ichcha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti we will use in yogic terminology. In Puranic terminology, they are called divine. That's called Divine Mother Shakti. Lakshmi is Ichcha Shakti, Durga is Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti is Saraswati. So you have to understand difference between Jiva and Deva. Jiva is individual consciousness, Deva is universal consciousness. So I have knowledge, I have intellect. Everybody has intellect. The total intellect, collective intellect is called Deva. Individual intellect is called Jiva. I have love. Everybody has love. The collective or universal love is called Deva. Individual love is called Jiva. Similarly, Shakti. I have energy. Individual Shakti. The universal Shakti is Deva, Devi. So that's where Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti are represented by Lakshmi Durga Saraswati. That's how in Sanatana Dharma we have so many Devas, the divine powers which can manifest to us. It's about Vyakti Vikasa or flowering of the individual. That's where we have so many Devas. Devas are divine powers which you can manifest through us. So Lakshmi Durga Saraswati, in a way, they are human potential. From a Jiva, you can grow into Deva. From limited prema, love, you can grow into universal love. From limited intellect, you can grow into universal intelligence. So that's where Jiva to Deva is what we call as yoga. Individual to universal, Jiva to Deva. The teaching of that is called Yoga Shastra in various ways. So understand this. We live in an energy, entire universe, cosmos is energy. Scientists have come and said E is equals to mc square. All matter is nothing but energy. Our ancestors said entire universe is Shakti, Divine Mother, energy. We are living in an ocean of energy. We are also energy beings. A human being is also energy being. Everything is energy. A stone is energy. Everything is energy. Energy appears as matter to us. Otherwise, we are living in an ocean of energy. And this ocean of energy is called Divine Mother, Adi Parashakti in our language, in our Ichcha Shakti, Lakshmi, Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. The Divine Mother is ocean of energy. We live in that energy. And we are energy. You can think we as myself, you as a wave of energy. Otherwise, we are whole ocean of energy. The entire universe is ocean of energy. So there's a teaching in Vedanta, Sarvam Khalu Ida Brahma. All this is Brahman. This refers to what we see. So I want to use that word. All this is energy. Sarvam Khalu Ida Brahma. I want to say all this is energy. Energy has no form. Energy is formless. Sarvam Khalu Ida Brahma. I want to interpret it as all this Shakti. Sarvam Shaktimayam. We live in an ocean of energy, and that ocean of energy is called Divine Mother. It's a conscious energy. That's why you can interact with the energy. That's what is love. That's what devotion is all about. So let us understand the relationship between the consciousness, energy, and matter. You can see the gas, liquid, and solid. So gas is all pervading, expanded state. Energy is a flowing state. Liquid is a flowing state. Solid is a solidified state. Now, are there three different things? There are three different names of the one reality. The consciousness, pure awareness, appears to be in movement, it's called Shakti, energy. The energy appears to be frozen, is called matter. We are not speaking of three different things. We are speaking only one reality. That one reality appears in different ways, the way you look at it. What are you? What do you call yourself as? Raman Maharshi asks you as, who are you? I will say, what are you? What are you? You are nothing but energy, physical energy, intellectual energy, emotional energy, biological energy. You are nothing but a bundle of energy. I would like to answer the question, what are you? Who are you is consciousness. Consciousness like vapor, all pervading. Energy is flowing. You are flowing. Are you really flowing? Are you stuck? Are you frozen? So, in the way of the body, mind, and spirit, we can call it body, mind, and spirit. Spirit is consciousness, mind is energy, body is solid, for frozen. Body, mind, and spirit. Yoga is about working on body, mind, and spirit. Who are you? Atma, Paramatma. What are you is energy. Are you not the energy? Is your body frozen? 10 minutes body, before body, now body is different. Already millions of cells have changed. Your mind has changed. Your intellect is, you are constantly flowing energy. Look at Bangalore photo 10 years back and today Bangalore photo. You can't even recognize. Bangalore is flowing. Everything that is flowing, flowing, flowing. It's energy flow. But are we flowing in life? Are we flowing with life? Are we frozen in life? Are we flowing or are we stagnating? Can we flow with life? Can we flow with energy? That's what is called Shakti Darshana. We are energy beings. We are connected totally to the cosmos, cosmic energy. Wave is always connected to water and ocean. Wave will never be separate from water and ocean. You are connected to the Divine Mother all the time, and Divine Mother only is operating through you. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matru Rupena Samstita Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namaha. What are you? You are nothing but divine energy in various forms. That's all. Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. So that energy combination is what you are. You are divine energy appearing in some shape. That's all. You think you are somebody. You are nobody. You are a divine energy form appearing as a human being. Divine energy in temple and some places without realizing that you yourself are nothing but energy form of the divine. The question here is, are you frozen or are you expanding? Energy never quiet. Energy is never kept quiet. Energy is expression. Energy is exploding. Energy is expansion. What has happened to you? Because of your illusion, you think you're somebody. In fact, you're nobody. You're nothing but energy form. And there's a constant exchange of energy with the universe. What about your breath? The moment you breathe in, energy comes into your body. Breathe out, energy goes out. Where is the breath coming from? Cosmos, entire universe. We are energy beings connected to the total cosmos. The total cosmic energy is called Divine Mother, Shakti. You are nothing but a Shakti in some form. And in any interaction, we exchange energy. We may think that we are talking, we are giving something, we are walking. In fact, everything what we do is energy exchange. When you speak to somebody, you are exchanging Vak Shakti. When you give something to object to somebody, you are giving the object, which is nothing but Shakti. Entire universe is nothing but exchange of energy. Entire transaction is nothing but exchange of energy. But what is the quality of energy you exchange? That's you have to ask the question. What is that you exchange with the universe? What is that you exchange with the people? What quality of energy you are exchanging? Are you exchanging divine energy or asuric energy, demonic energy? Everything is energy only. Divine energy uplifts you. Demonic energy makes other person shrink. Expansion, expression is energy. So same way, energy is also Maya. It's a Maya Shakti. Vidya Maya, Avidya Maya. Avidya Maya creates illusion. Vidya Maya creates evolution, expansion. What are you exchanging? With people, with surrounding. And what we have done to the world, we are exchanging the energy of the world and we are practically destroying the world. If there are no human beings, the world will be a better place to live. Complete environment pollution. We are exchanging energy with the universe. Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, chapter Shloka 7.5. There are two types of energy, para prakriti and apara prakriti. Apara prakriti involves material nature, space, wind, fire, water, the 5 elements. Para prakriti is conscious beings like us. Para prakriti and apara prakriti. Para prakriti and apara prakriti is a conscious energy and material energy of God. That's all. So what are you? You are conscious energy of the divine. But you confuse yourself with the material energy of the divine. You confuse yourself with the material. That confusion is called Maya. We are the conscious beings, which is called para prakriti, conscious energy of divine. Bhagavad Gita 7.5. So now let us come to human being. The energy, you have seen a river. In a river, there can be whirlpools. Right? A river is flowing and you have seen a whirlpool. Anything you throw into the whirlpool, it will sink. So energy ocean has whirlpools. The whirlpools are living beings like us. Within us, the energy whirlpools are there. The energy vortexes are there. These are called chakras. There are 6 chakras: Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adma, and Sahasrara. 6 chakras. They are energy whirlpools, energy vortexes. So we are living in an ocean of energy. In the ocean, some energy whirlpools are there. They are called chakras in our body. So chakra means circle, wheel. You know why? Energy always operates in a circle. So electrical energy requires 2 wires, positive and negative has to return to positive. It cannot go in one way. It has to complete circle. Energy has to complete circuit. So that's what your karma is about. If you give something to somebody, it will have to come back to you. Energy circuit has to be closed. Energy circuit cannot be always open-ended. Giving something, maybe gift or gali, both will have come back to you. When you say Loka Samasta Sukhina Bhavanta, the entire universe will send back the energy to you. What you give will come back because energy is a circuit. So what you give, be careful because it will come back to you in abundance. There's the law of karma. What you sow, you shall reap. Chakra is the energy vortex. There are 6 chakras. Seventh is Sahasrara, is not in the body, slightly above the body. And energy is circle, chakras have vrittis. Vritti is actually equivalent of, in English word, it's called thoughts, feelings, emotions in the mind. Vritti is also circle. Vratta means circle. See, our ancients use the word very carefully. Chakra is circle. Vritti is also circle. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, also energy circles, energy vortexes. These vrittis operate from the chakras. Or mind operates from the center. Mind operates chakras and mind operates from chakras. So what is the relationship between energy and the mind? Energy and the mind, the relationship is like this. There's a blind man who can walk. There's a lame man who cannot walk, but he can see. So now, lame man sits on the back of the blind man and together they walk. So, who is the blind man here? Energy. Who is the lame man? Mind. Together they operate. Any place. Your entire body, mind and world is nothing but energy and mind operating together. So, change the energy, change the mind will change. Change the mind, energy will change. Understand? Now, which is easier to change? Energy is easier to change compared to the mind. That's what yoga is about. Change the energy pattern, your mind will change. Whereas psychology, treatment is done for the mind. It's slightly difficult to treat the mind because mind has so many layers. You function at the energy level, the mind changes because mind and energy work together. They are paired. So vritti is actually mental waves. Chakra is the energy waves. They work together. We are living in an ocean of energy and the energy has vortexes, whirlpools within us. So to understand chakras, I'll give another example. Have you seen a power distribution system? So energy is generated at a center, then it's transmitted to various places. There's a transmission, wires are required. So now, when energy comes to our house, there's a step-down transformer is required. Step-down transformer. Why? Our house cannot handle so much of energy which is coming from the generation station. So energy has to be step-down. It's called step-down transformer. Then you'll use in the body, in the house. Similarly, chakras are step-down transformers. The cosmic energy is infinite. But to use in our body, we cannot use that so much of energy. We'll fuse, burn out. They step down so that energy can be used in our body. Otherwise, our body will explode with cosmic energy. We can't. So chakras are the step down transformers for the energy in the body. Understand? So you look at the other way. A step down transformer is also step up transformer. This way is step down, this way is step up. So if you are able to tune into the energy and send the energy from here, the energy will explode into cosmic energy. So you have the ability to influence the cosmic energy the other way. That's your prayer, that's your yoga sadhana. That's your yoga. So your intention can manifest in the cosmos. You have this energy is two ways. In the step down transformer, higher energy comes and transmits to body energy. So now the reverse way, if you send some energy, that will get magnified and goes cosmos. How that happens, you'll understand. That's what the power of Sankalpa is about. That's the power of human beings. Human beings can be divine. Step down and step up. For our living, energy has to be stepped down. For Loka Kalyana, energy has to be stepped up. Jagaditaya, energy has to be stepped up. Okay, for your living energy has to be stepped down. That's what chakras are about. Are you clear? So the mind operates at the chakra level because energy and mind work together. They are called vritti. Vritti means circle. Mind is also circle, but mind is also energy. Okay. The vrittis are pancha vrittis, 5 vrittis are there. Pramana means right knowledge. The mind is required for right knowledge also. Pratyaksha means I see something. Okay. I see something and I have to operate, function. Right knowledge is required. Anumana means I have to do inference. For functioning in the world, I need a right knowledge. That's a mental mode. Agama means scriptures. These are all called pramana. Valid knowledge. It's sort of mental vritti. Because mind, all types of mind, the mental vrittis are not should not be destroyed. Valid knowledge is required for functioning in the world. Viparyaya means wrong knowledge. So, for example, mistaking a rope as a snake is called viparyaya. Right knowledge you understand, right? Through senses, you see somebody, or through when you see smoke, you think it's a fire is there. Or when you read scriptures, Tattvamasi, you understand, oh, I am Brahman. That's called Brahmana. Viparyaya means wrong knowledge. So see a rope and start thinking a snake. And see your body and start thinking that I am the body. Right? Body, which is energy form, you consider as a body, solid body. Water you consider as ice. So that's a viparyaya, wrong knowledge. Vikalpa means fantasy. So fantasy is something is viparyaya. In viparyaya you take mistake. Vikalpa, you start thinking of the non-existing thing. Okay. So what is non-existing thing? Huh? Flying elephant, or somebody starts thinking that he is the greatest Superman. Alice in the Wonderland, like that. Nidra is also vritti. Okay, Nidra is a vritti where you are not able to acquire any knowledge. Smriti, memory, recollection of experience of objects. Now the problem is, all smriti, there are no objects in the universe. You record an event and say it's object. Everything in the universe is energy. In the energy, there are no objects. When you take a photo of the energy, it appears like an object. That's called smriti. See, you take a photograph of ocean, a wave is coming. You take a photograph and say, this ocean. The wave has gone already. It's an energy form. Energy form you cannot capture in a photo. All your memories are energy forms that you are trying to capture as a photo. That's called memory. I went to the beach, so nice beach. You are only snapshot of the beach. Beach is energy. It is constantly changing. The one who went there, your body is also changing. Your mind is changing. How can you capture changing reality as memory? But you start taking memory, and then we start living memory is real. That's why smriti is about. Memory is useful, but not real. Okay. These are pancha vrittis, 5 vrittis as per the Yoga Shastra. They operate from the chakras. So vritti is actually fluctuations of the mind. Yoga is about yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta vritti nirodha means reducing the fluctuation of the mind. The mind will constantly fluctuate in terms of these 5 vrittis: pramana, viparyaya, vikalpa, nidra, and smriti. Pramana is useful. Viparyaya, vikalpa, nidra, smriti, you can reduce, make the mind silent, stillness. That stillness is called yoga. And how do you do that? Not by controlling the mind, but by managing the energy. Energy can be managed. Energy can be stopped. Energy can be utilized. That's what yoga is all about. So up to this point, I spoke on chakras. Anybody has a question on chakras? Any questions about this, what I spoke so far? Anybody on Zoom? Vaniji, Ashwini.
Hari Om Guruji, Shobana here.
Yes, Shobana.
So these chakras, they take the required energy from the conscious and then project it into the gross matter, is it, Guruji? That is the body.
There's nothing called gross matter. Whatever you call as matter is nothing but energy only. For you, it appears as matter.
Yeah.
So for you, for doctor, it appears like a cells. For a scientist, it appears like energy. So what are you?
I am an energy body.
So where is giving and taking? It's a flow.
Okay.
So chakras are whirlpools where energy flow is happening.
So each chakra takes in a certain amount of energy and gives it back, is it?
Certain amount of energy and utilize in some way. We'll go next step, next class, next session. I'll introduce each chakra separately.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Anybody else? Any questions? Sita, Santosh, Vani.
Panchavrittis is very interesting, Prabhuji. The 5 ways in which the mind functions.
Yeah, this is as per the Yoga Shastra. Sorry?
ಹೊಸ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್
Yeah, Vedanta you're constantly focused on avidya, right? So Yoga Shastra is focused on the functioning in the world.
Vidya Maya.
Yeah, Maya.
Guruji, I have one more question. Shobana again.
Yes.
This is in temples and all, we have this spiral, very long kind of a thing, rod-like thing projecting upwards. Is it for the energies to be absorbed?
Our temple is nothing but an energy center.
Okay.
Okay. So there they have various mechanisms to absorb energy and distribute energy. I'll take up temple architecture in a separate session.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Taking this part of this, I'll take a temple architecture also.
Okay.
So our temples are representation of, it's a living entity, it's a living energy. So that antenna, the gopuram, all those things are required for energy collection and distribution.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Then you have a question, how the energy gets come to Asuri energy and Daiva energy. So energy and mind work together, right? Mind energy, I've given the example, right? So mind under the conditions of viparyaya vikalpa, wrong understanding, creates illusions. It's energy only, but there will be demonic energy. In terms of frequency, it will be different frequency. The frequency will take it separately. But what will happen is you start living the greed, anger, jealousy type of energy. That's called demonic energy. So next session, I am going to explain about chakras and how they translate to different energies. Cosmic, I would say cosmic energy. The cosmic energy operates as Vidya Maya and Avidya Maya. Right? The creation involves two things, creation and destruction. It's a continuous process. So in energy, there's a peak and valley, wave and flatness. In ocean, there's a wave and no wave. In a mountain is there and valley is there. So energy will create always the opposites, appear to be opposites. Duality is created by the energy movement, apparent energy movement. That duality, one part of duality is Daivas and other part of duality is Asuras, Asuri Pravritti. They are part of the one whole. Anybody else have any questions?
Shobana again, Guruji. How does this demonic energy shrink the other person?
We'll come back to next session. We'll go to the next session.
Okay.
Okay.
These vrittis, this kama, krodha, moha, that's also vritti.
Yeah.
That will come under viparyaya.
They'll come under, I said, vikalpa, viparyaya. See, everything comes out with viparyaya, wrong understanding of life. Okay. So your question of Shobana, how asuri pravrutti will shrink the other person. Okay. So imagine your spouse with a very angry at you. Will you be free flowing or will be shrinking? Shobana?
Definitely, I'll feel like withdrawing and.
That's what, no. The demonic energy will force the other person to shrink. The divine energy will help other persons, okay, grow together.
Okay.
Yeah, your question?
Okay.
Yes, Amol, what is the question? Where is he? He's in Zoom. So, Amol, you have a question?
No, Guruji, I don't have a question.
Okay, was it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't think that will come later. Right now, whatever is ask the question within this framework. Ask the question within this framework. All right.
Hey, Guruji,
So,
I will ask for one question. Is those energy centers, are they like physically present or they are the subtle body?
energy centers are physical at all.
Okay.
Energy centers not at all physical. The physical part of the energy center is your body and endocrine glands.
Okay.
Energy is non-physical. Okay, energy, you cannot detect these energies with the instruments. You can detect the effect of energy with instruments. There are something like RR reader or crypt or Kirlian photography. They are all effect of energy. But energy themselves, you cannot read.
But when we try to, energize our energy centers, we try to focus on particular points in the physical body. So how does that?
You cannot access energy because non-physical. Okay. But physical body, if you touch, energy is affected because energy appears as physical body.
Okay.
Right? See, what is water is nothing but ice. If you touch ice, you are touching water only.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll conclude this session. We'll take up the next session. Now only. Now we'll go to the next topic. Are you okay? Stop this recording. Is it clear to all people sitting here? Any questions? Don't take up only framework with this because everything is to be understood very step by step. So far, whatever understood, you understand. Any questions are there, you ask. Next question, evolution I'll take. There you have to ask the question related to evolution. Right? Otherwise, we are going into switching between the topics. Evolution topic I'm taking up now. Next theme is evolution. We find out. Yeah, it's natural. It's a mistake, no? Maya. So now we are going to take up chakras and evolution. So next question we are asking is chakras and evolution. The moment I say evolution, what comes into your mind? Monkey to man. So from various forms of animals, ultimately become human beings. Right? This is what scientific theory is about. In Vedas and Upanishads also, we are not against that. We are accepting scientific theory. We are not against science. So science is speaking of bodily evolution. Vedanta or yoga is speaking of conscious evolution. The consciousness uses various body to evolve. The consciousness is mind. Okay, that's all the difference. So body evolution, we agree. There's no problem. We don't have any conflict with science. But only thing is science doesn't recognize consciousness and the mind evolving. We are recognizing mind and consciousness evolving with the body. So here is the picture. What are you seeing there? Okay. So what are you seeing there? The evolution is taking place. Okay. Fish, animal, human beings, right? Monkey, and finally human beings, many lifetimes. There's an evolution going on, constant evolution going on. Our Vedanta and Upanishads speak of 84 lakh yonis. Yonis means species. 84 lakh species. It's a millions and trillions years of evolution. Okay. So evolution takes place in two stages. Unconscious evolution and conscious evolution. So what is this unconscious evolution? The unconscious evolution is because the forces of nature. So Prakriti, you are completely, constantly driven by the outer conditions. And you evolve. This is what scientific theory is about. We agree with that. We have no problems. And science is because of force of evolution, you are evolving. So science is speaking, bodies are evolving. We are speaking of mind and consciousness evolving. Mind is evolving. Jiva is evolving. Jiva Atma is evolving. No problem. Okay. We recognize 84 lakh life forms. I don't know whether scientists have recognized 84 lakh life forms, but our Upanishads or Vedanta have recognized 84 lakh yonis and they have classified them also. Andaja, Udbija, like that variety of living beings they have classified. How they come out with the 84 lakhs, I don't know, but they say 84 lakh. Doesn't seem to be very complex number. So Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 2.13, the soul continuously passes from one life body to other body, from Vayu to earth. So from one body to other body, in the death, a person should not be bewildered by these changes. He should recognize his true nature. 2.13. So if you look at this evolution cycle, 84 lakh yonis, how many trillions of years has it taken? Okay. So here it's the scale is here put left hand side is the scale is put. 0 is what you are today, human beings. Okay. 4,540 million years back, there's a formation of amoeba and bacteria in the earth as per the science. How many years? 4,540 million years. So congratulations all of you. You're 4,540 million years old. So you're quite old soul. How old are you? Only 4,540 million years. All of these life forms you have gone through to be where you are today. Right? So this also we agree with the, what you call as science. Only thing science is body is evolving. We are saying mind and consciousness is evolving with the life form. So when you have to celebrate your birthday, which birthday you are celebrating? 4,540 million years birthday you can celebrate. Right? We start with small living being bacteria, then grow up into fish and various forms, and finally human form. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mapati. Many lifetimes have taken. So many is many. Right? So now here only question our Rishi's post. The unconscious evolution has taken 4,540 million years. Consciously we can evolve. Now can you speed up? Urgency. Urgently can we evolve? That's the next question they are asking. We have only taken 4,540 million years to evolve from an amoeba to a human being. From human being, if there's an evolution, can we achieve it very quickly? That's their question. That's what is called yoga. How I can speed up my evolution? This is conscious evolution. Up to this point, unconscious evolution, driven by nature. So conscious evolution, because we feel we have a sense of free will. From tamoguna we can go to rajoguna, rajoguna we can go to sattoguna, and sattoguna we can gunatita. There's a conscious evolution possible. That conscious evolution called yoga. Can you shrink the time scale of evolution? So Rishis thought that if we allow this to go like this, another couple of trillion years will pass before we become evolved fully. So can we compress this evolution cycle so that we can evolve faster? That's actually is yoga. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, kriya yoga, jnana yoga, hatha yoga. All this yoga is trying to speed up your evolution. Understand? So jnana is to become free from evolution. Jnana is get out of this. Yoga is within the domain of evolution, how I can evolve from a human being to a divine being. From a human to superhuman. Divine, if you don't want to call it divine, superhuman. It's called yoga. So you have to understand the difference between the psychology and yoga. In our ancient scriptures, Sanatana Dharma, we never spoke of psychology. Psychology is mind. We only spoke of yoga, evolution of the mind. Psychology speaks of the treatment of the mind, repairing the mind. Yoga speaks of evolution of the mind. How we can evolution of consciousness. Consciousness includes the mind. Psychology is trying to repair. Yoga is trying to evolve. So why yoga is not giving importance to repairing the mind? Because mind is considered as unreal, nitya. Mind has to be managed with the energy. So the focus of yoga is energy, Shakti, various types of energy, rather than focusing on the mind. The more you focus on the mind, you are getting trapped by mind because it's a circle. I'm worried. How do I get rid of worry? I'll go to a doctor. Okay, doctor, I'm worried. So doctor says you're worried. Why are you worried? So you're in a worry cycle. It's a worry cycle. You try to come out of the cycle using energy. That's what this whole system of yoga is about. Are you clear? So, scientists spoke of evolution cycle. They wrote this cycle scale. Our Rishis also wrote a scale of evolution. Okay. This is actually what we call as avatara. Matsya avatara, Kurma avatara, Varaha avatara, Narasimha avatara. So if actually you look at it, it's actually evolution of consciousness, universal consciousness. Matsya means life evolved in fish. Then it became tortoise. Then it became an animal. Then it became half animal, half human being. So now this is not speaking of individual evolution. It's a totality of evolution speaking of. That's called Vishnu. And the time scale which is mentioned in Puranas is mind-boggling. It is similar to time scale which is written in Puranas. So time scale in Vedanta is called life of Brahma. It's called 311.04 trillion years. A Brahma's life has many kalpas has manvantaras has Divya Yuga, and then there's a Kali Yuga. So we are somewhere here. So you can be happy as per Purana, you are trillions of years old. As per science also, you are trillions of years old. You can be happy, your life, you can celebrate your birthdays now. You don't even know how many zeros you have to write in your birthday card.
Candles.
How many candles you'll write? All right. So, another interesting thing I want to show you. See what you are seeing here. Okay. A child growing in the womb of the mother. See where it comes? One cell comes from the father, comes from father. One cell from the mother comes. then that cell becomes a tadpole, it becomes a fish. Okay, so entire millions of years of life cycle you are going through one human life. Understand? So you start with the bacteria, then you became a reptile, then you became animal. The entire life is you are going through in one human life. 9 months you are already going through entire life cycle. Millions and trillions of year life cycle you are going through in 9 months. Very quickly.
Evolution has to happen, but also has to happen physically.
That has happened. Okay. So you started with one-celled organism, your mother and father, amoeba. Then it became 2, it became 4, it became a tadpole, and then it became a fish. Then it became human form. Then human form, what happened? Look at this boy. So then in human form also, first you started crawling. It's like sarisrapa, which is actually reptile. Then you started walking on 4 legs, animal. Okay. So what you took is for trillions of years, quickly 6 to 9 months, 6 to 8 years, you are already going through trillions of your life cycle in a very quick snapshot. Understand? Again.
And again.
And again. Are we clear? So your memories of trillions of lifetimes is still there in you. You are going through that. How you are going through that, I'll tell you later.
Cellular memory.
At cellular level. This is called smriti. Chitta. So entire evolution you are going through by the age of 9, you have gone through entire evolution of 4,540 million years, you have gone through quickly. So Rishis asked the question, so by the age of 9, if I have gone through entire evolution, why can't I complete my evolution before the age of 100? That's what is yoga and dharma is about. Are you understanding? Interesting question they have. If I have completed so many trillions of years, and that quickly I have gone through the trillions of years, by the age of 9, I have gone through completely the whole trillions of years of evolution very quickly. So can I complete my evolution in this lifetime? That's called yoga and dharma. Otherwise, they know you'll go through unconscious evolution. This unconsciously you have gone through. Okay. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatresham. It's unconscious evolution. So you can continue unconscious evolution. So rishis think that, oh, I can do some conscious evolution also. Can I speed up this evolution? So that is what is called yoga. Can I get rid of this evolution cycle? That's called jnana. See, what fantastic thing happens, right? By the age of 9, you have gone through a very quick memory of entire millions and trillions of life cycle. So no wonder when Buddha says he remembers past 500 lifetimes, you think, wow, what a great thing. Now you can confidently say, Buddha remembers only 450 lifetimes. I remember entire trillions of lifetimes. I've gone through it. From birth to child, this thing, you have gone through it. Are you clear? So this is about evolution. Anybody has a question on this evolution cycle? One by one. What is the question? Your question. Your question. So mind is actually, so in evolution, what happens in jnana it says, okay, enough of evolution. I want to be free from this cycle. You get rid of this cycle of evolution. No, it's possible. At any point of time, we can say, no, it's a game. In the game, any point of time, I am out. I quit. See, I'm saying that will take up, that question will take up. Okay, but question is, in evolution cycle, can I get out of any time? It is not possible in animal lifetime. Okay, see, the question is, can I get rid of this evolution cycle anywhere? No, it's not possible. Okay, at animal life, it's not possible. So animal life, the highest chakra is called Muladhara. Okay, so in human beings, we start with Muladhara chakra. Gradually, Sahasrara chakra opens up. It goes up to Sahasrara chakra. So now, for getting rid of the cycle, our higher chakras have to open up. That takes many lifetimes of maturity. At that time, I can come out, because it requires certain level of conscious to come to conscious level. You need. So up to Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, still at unconscious level. Anahata, you start becoming conscious. Vishuddhi start becoming conscious. Adna and Sahasrara, you become conscious. At that point of time, you have a possibility of coming out, follow the yoga process. Process of evolution, getting out. Jnana and yoga. I don't want to separate out. You can say suddenly somebody cannot get jnana. Yeah, some qualifications are required. So at this level, evolution can start. She is asking the question, can I come out of evolution cycle anywhere? If you are in lower level chakras, you will never be able to come out. An animal cannot come out of evolution cycle. Okay, at human being level, certain amount of maturity is required. Development of higher faculties are required for him to come out of him or her to come out of the evolution cycle. Dana. So at what point of that happens is the question that I'll be answering next level. Right? So should somebody have to go through full evolution cycle before to get jnana? No. At some point of time, he can say, I want to come out. But what is that point which you can say, I'll come out? That maturity is required. What is that maturity? We'll discuss. Is that answer clear?
Hariom.
What is yes, Hariom. Who is speaking?
Vani Prabhuji.
Mhm.
Prabhuji, if we read books on Ramana Maharshi,
Mhm.
that Lakshmi the cow, he has written, I mean, people have written about that. That she used to go into Samadhi, and then finally Ramana Maharshi said that she got a mukti.
Correct.
So here he is referring to that she has transcended to human life, or he is referring to Vedantic mukti.
See, the animals are of two types.
Yeah.
Animals who have come through unconscious evolution is one type. So they have to come to human life to get evolved and liberated.
Yes.
The second type of animal has gone through a human life, has got jnana or yoga, but can take birth as an animal with a Mahatma like Ramana Maharshi for getting into liberation.
Okay.
So the Lakshmi, the cow, belongs to second category.
Okay.
It's a yogi who has taken birth as a human animal. So the example of this comes in Bhagavata Purana. Bharata, who is a Chakravarti, incidentally, in his name, our country is called Bharatavarsha. And thankfully, in some days, again, we may call our country as Bharata. Okay. So, Bharata Chakravarti, who is an emperor, took sannyasa, and at the time of death, he remembered a deer. And he was born as a deer and continued to do his sadhana with the rishis.
Okay.
So, his consciousness level is of a human or evolved human, but still living in an animal body.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, Lakshmi, the cow, in Ramana Maharshi ashram, and for that matter, many animals in the Ramana Maharshi ashram,
yes,
they were more evolved yogis. They took the form of animal form to live near Maharshi and get jnana.
Okay, Prabhu. Clear, Prabhu.
Okay. So that's one way of telling. Okay. The second way of telling, okay, our Sanatana Dharma gives a lot of respect to the cow as a mother. Right? Do you know why they give respect as a cow as a mother? Because we take the milk, we are giving respect as a mother is one way. What they say is the cow's evolutionary level is almost close to human beings. The cow has similar emotions, feelings like a human being. So cow is on the verge of becoming a human being. So that's why cow is the mother of human beings. Not because she gives milk. Evolutionary scale, she is on the higher scale. So scientists say from monkey, human being evolved. That's at the body level. But consciousness level, our rishis say from cow, the soul evolved into human being. So the conscious evolution of soul and conscious level of the body, we should not confuse. Is that clear, Vaniji?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you very much.
Anybody else has any question on Zoom? Do you have any questions? Anybody sitting here? Yes, Raman.
Prabhuji, the reincarnation in human beings is also part of conscious evolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, see, human beings will take repeated births, right? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatra shayanam, right? At the human being level, not all the beings will go to Anahata Chakra or Vishuddhi or Adna. They are at lower chakras. At the lower chakras, they are by unconscious evolution. That's why many lifetimes happen. When he starts coming to Anahata, Vishuddha and Adna, the conscious evolution starts. Does it answer your question?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Reincarnation below the Vishuddhi Adna, Manipura Chakra, it's unconscious,
Driven by karma.
driven by forces of nature. So above Anahata, you start coming out. Still, you will be force of nature will operate on you. But gradually, you will overcome the force of nature and come out of gravity. That's called grace.
Okay, Prabhuji. Clear.
Are we clear?
Thank you.
So anybody else, any questions? Okay. If there are no questions, we'll give 10 minutes break. It's 11:20. At 11:30, we'll continue. Okay?
ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Hari Om. Yes, you have a question?
ಗುರುಜಿ, ತಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ ಮನೇಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಾಯಿ ಸಾಕಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದು 11 days ಫಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ತರನೇ ನಿಮ್ದು ಅದೇ ತರ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ?
No comments.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಗುರುಜಿ.
So,
Guruji,
yes.
unconscious evolution till Manipuraka alva?
ಹೌದು.
Manipuraka ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
ಓಕೆ.
10 minutes break, okay? See, why we keep on saying service, another living another minimum. Expression. Then Atma. So I am trying to take it within the higher state of consciousness. The moment you say I'm doing service, you are on. So you have yoga. Yoga is basic. No, that's when the conscious evolution starts. Or that is part of the become. Four yogas are like the conscious evolution process. So I'm already put you already in conscious evolution process. This service is already got more over now which already got Atma. So only thing I'm trying to not drop you. You can have Vipuri also. I'm and then also you can have. Especially when people service, whether they have to evolve or fall. You will get here now.
ಮೈಂಡ್ಗಳೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್
They do the job, then fine. If they go hold in psychology, they go. Never change, never goes. It is Paramatma, mind is always there. Mind come and go. Only appearance and mind go. Permission, unfortunately. So this energy there, Parashakti is Parabrahma are together all the time. Shakti not discipline. This one becomes Parabrahma. There's no manifestation. So that's why our Shakti Pastas, we should call in Parabrahma, they call Parashakti. They call Parashakti or Parabrahma, 170. Potential energy is the potential form. You can say English, no, Pradhanam. Pradhanam has Pradhanam. Dhanam is Shakti. Full awareness, but Dhanam is already there. But Dhanam is there, no, in Pradhanam. Dhanam Shakti is there, no. Awareness. But Dhanam, what is Dhanam is there, no. Dhanam Shakti is there, no. When you aware, I'm aware. That's when you have taken the geo form. I am aware in the mind, you say, I am aware, you can see. You can use paper, I am aware. Mind is this awareness. But in the mind goes, this one. I am aware. There's no reason to awareness. Take the statement from this. Yes or no? What do you say? I'm aware. Complicated. I'm aware. No. So, is your expression of awareness? No, because this is what the condition of things. If what is not the awareness, nothing is there. Oh, this is. So start again and start another happening. So Ashwini, you have any questions? You're quiet. Sita Santosh.
No, Guruji.
So clear.
No, I think you will further slides. You will maybe teach the other things.
Okay. About Sita Santosh, are you clear? Are you in doubts? Let's start. Atma. So shall we continue? So there are two types of evolution. Unconscious evolution driven by forces of nature, and conscious evolution, which is some sense of, for me, some sense of freedom is there. I can do something, I can achieve something. So what we call as free will. Now, is that true free will? There's nothing. But using our free will, we are trying to conquer nature. All this air conditioning, all this flight, we are trying to overcome nature. To that extent, yes, we are able to express free will. Effect of nature, we are trying to reduce. So that can be used for conscious evolution also. So let us understand this. You saw chakras. Chakras are vortex of energy. In this vortex of energy, there are 6 centers: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adna. These chakras, chakra means circle, but in yogic system, they're represented as flowers. Flowers with different petals. Why it is represented as flowers? Because these chakras can flower. That means they can open up. So do you know chakras? These chakras are opened up. In reality, chakras are downwards. They're buds. See, the flower can be like this. Flower, before flowering, what will be like this. All right. So they'll be like this. Actually, in most of the people, they'll be like this. Higher centers. They're not open fully. See, the chakras are shown as flowers. The flower will bloom, right? Means growth happens, expansion happens, is flowering. But most of the people, the higher level chakras are like buds. They're not bloomed. They don't have energy. Right? So the chakras are 2 types. One is fully bloomed chakra, which is flower. Or the chakras are bud. And these buds, in many people, they're downward facing. So it looks beautiful picture. Every flower is bloomed. That's a fully bloomed enlightened being. Where most of the people, they are buds like this. Understand? And the chakras are downward facing in the form of buds. Only when the energy comes up, they will open up like this. Otherwise, they are like this. The entire spiritual journey or yogic system is to send the energy so that chakras will open up, they bloom rather than buds. Understand the bud and bloom. Okay. So picture wise, everything looks like a chakra and flower and all, but it's not really so. Depending on where you are in evolution, it'll be like this bud, or if it's opened up, it'll be flower. And it can be partially open flower also, because energy is not full. The yogic system is to send the energy so that the flower buds will bloom into flowers. So the yogic system works on the energy system to make the bud into a flower. So how many flowers you have? So this actually is coming. In God we offer flowers. We pluck from flower from some plant and offer to God. The real symbology of this is the flower is our chakras, bloom chakras. The bloom chakra is an offering to divine. That's the meaning of that offering. Are you offering bloom chakra or bud? I don't know, but you are offering something. Chakras have petals. Okay. And these petals represent, I said, energy and mind work together. So the petals represent the energy channels, nadis, as well as mode of operating your mind. The functioning of the mind also is represented by petals. Mooladhara chakra has 4 petals. Okay. Swadhisthana, our next chakra, which is sex center, is 6. Manipura is 10. Anahata 12. Vishuddhi 16. Adna 2 petals, but they represent 96. Sahasrara means 1000. Okay, actually it's like represent 1,44,000. So these are not random numbers. Okay, when I take each chakra, I'll tell you exactly what is that about. Right? In each chakra, there's an alphabet written. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om. So this is actually called Bija Mantra to awaken the energy in the chakra. To open up the chakra, energy has to be sent. That energy, sending that energy is through Bija Mantra. Sound is the energy. The sound energy can be helped to bloom the chakra. That's called Bija Mantra. First thing. Second thing is the petals of the chakra represent modes of the functioning of the mind, vrittis. Also, it represents the energy channels, nadis, because mind and energy work together. They are partners. Y4, Y6, Y10, Y12, I'll take up, and each chakra I take up. Okay. And each chakra is a color. You can see, the color is there. Right? So the color has also meaning. The color of the rainbow is Vibgayar, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Violet is the highest color, means highest frequency. The chakra with the highest frequency is called Adna chakra. Chakra with lower frequency is called Mooladhara, red color. Violet, indigo, blue, green, red. Vibgayar, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. The lower frequency chakra is red. In between various colors to represent where they stand in the frequency. The chakra and frequency, I'll take a separate class. So all these things are done. It's not randomly. It's not imagined. They have very precision is there in that. Lot of precision. So each chakra has a devata. Jiva means individual consciousness. Deva means universal consciousness. Each chakra has a devata. The consciousness which operates for the chakra. This is called devata. Chakra and chakra devata will take a separate class. Are we clear? So now this petal combination we'll understand. Mooladhara has 4, Swadhisthana has 6, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 12, 32, 32 plus 16, 48. How many ho gaya? 48 plus Bija mantras. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Sam, Pom, Hum. Okay. So 48 plus 5. 5 Bija mantras. 6th Omkara will not add as Bija mantra. 48 plus 53. What happened to that? 53 alphabets of Sanskrit. Sanskrit has aksharas. So the aksharas are written in the petals. Acha. Because you know what is why? Akshara is alphabet. And Om is the root. From Om everything comes. Word is the world. World becomes the world. World is the world. World is the world. No world, no world. Shabda Brahma. Word is world. Shabda Brahma comes from the Akshara Brahma. The Akshara Brahma is written in these petals. Why world is a world? Why world is world? Suppose you don't have a language, you cannot think. Then what world do you speak of? You are one with the world, because you don't have a sense of me and the world. A child has no word. Child has no word. Child is one with the world and our language. But for the child, there's no concept of world also. Child is there's existence. I am. That's all. Your world is the world. And using your word, you create the world. You create your world. There's a world, word and world. That's why in Bible it said, in the beginning there was word. And God created the world with the world. World with the word. The Omkara was there in the beginning, and universe was created out of Omkara. Omkara is in the Atma chakra. The beginning of creation happens here for us. That's why Om is in the Atma chakra. Everything else is Bija mantra. You are creating your world constantly. How? A stupid world. So you are creating a stupid world for yourself. I am a fool. You are creating a fool out of yourself. I am happy. You are creating a happy person. So what you speak of yourself becomes yourself, and what you speak on the world becomes world you. You are creating yourself and the world constantly. Word creates your world. So need to be careful what world you are creating for yourself. A miserable world. I am suffering all the time. Tathastu. Blessed. I am grateful to the universe. Tathastu. So your word becomes your world. The word becomes your creation. That's why 52 alphabets are there. 53 alphabets are there in that. So look at this. 4, 6, 10, 12, and 16 becomes 48. Okay. 48 and Adna chakra has 2 petals. 48 into 2 is 96. Because 1/2 of Adna chakra, left half, will control the right half controls the left half. So 96 aspects of mind is there in Adna chakra. Okay. That's why Adna chakra, 2 petals are there, but the 2 petals represent 96. Put 96 petals is confusing. So masculine and feminine, 48 masculine, 49 feminine, together is 96 in the Adna chakra. Then comes the Sahasrara. So what it means is 96 means if Adna chakra is awakened, all the lower chakras are awakened. So you don't have to focus on each lower chakra. Adna chakra is the master, boss. It was in the lower chakras also. So awakening 96 is the potential of Adna chakra. When the Adna chakra is fully awakened, many siddhis will manifest. The 96 includes also siddhis also. Powers of the mind. Whatever you have is very little powers. So higher powers of mind manifest. That's what siddhis are. That's why 96. Whether you reach 96 is a different question, but 96 is the potential. Right? Then comes the Sahasrara, 1000. 1000 petal is a representation. So 1000 petal into 144. 144 is all this added together. 96 down to 4 added to this 144. 1,44,000 are the variety of energy channels within the body, nadis. If somebody reaches that Sahasrara 1,44,000, he is a superhuman. Even if somebody reaches 96 in the Adna chakra, he becomes superhuman. What you call so-called powerful yogi. Many of the powerful yogis don't even reach 96. They'll reach some 10, 15 or whatever is it. But potential of human being is 96. So yogic system is identified maximum potential of human beings also through these chakras. How much you can reach, degree. Right? Your potential is mentioned in terms of 6 chakra. What is it? Numbers. If you are able to develop, the other day, one of our girls was able to read with blindfolded. That some part of the chakra got Agniya chakra got activated. From maybe 10, it has become 12. Has it become 96? No. Right? At some part of Atma chakra gets activated, then intellect and intuition will start developing. Able to see the future, able to see the past, able to read the minds. Many of the siddhis will manifest when the Atma chakra gets fully awakened. The question is whether we have to fully awaken the Atma chakra. We don't. That's not the question we are addressing. I'm saying what is the symbology and what is the meaning of a yogic system? It's a map, roadmap for consciousness evolution. And at 1000 petals, a fully awakened being may be equivalent of Krishna. I don't know. So a scale of human evolution is put there. Is it clear? So the chakras are normally full, not open. Full potential is not there. So when I say chakras are potential, but that means your full potential is not opened. Your full potential in Atma chakra is 96 if it's fully bloomed. Maybe somebody, a genius, may have some 20, 15, like that. Maybe a Siddha Purusha maybe have 70 for 30. What is that human being can fully evolve is shown in that. So normally our chakras are like this, little bit opening. So you are not reached the human potential. The human potential called Vyakti Vikasa. Vyakti Vikasa. Vyakti becomes Shakti. So they have put a roadmap and they have put the visualization of the entire human potential in terms of Devatas, Ganesha, Shakti. They are what you can become. When Adna chakra is fully awakened, when Muladhara chakra is fully awakened, that potential is Ganesha Devata. Imagine Ganesha Devata is Muladhara chakra awakening, and Adna is the lowest chakra. What is Ganesha Devata? All sense organs of the Ganesha is fully magnified, fully aware, fully alert. Ear, eyes, nose, tongue, teeth, skin, all sense organs are fully magnified, fully alert, awake. That's only 4 petals, imagine. So that means our rishis have put the evolutionary roadmap for the entire humankind. Maybe next million years will happen. I don't know. Or next trillion years. But should we go through our entire life cycle? Don't need to. Someplace you say, enough, Baba, this game, and get out. Nana. Six chakras.
All the 6 chakras.
6 chakras become energized. Subramanya means 6 chakras, Shanmukha. That's 144. We'll take up that chakra. Subramanya will take separately, each devata. So now, what we have to understand here, each chakra is an energy transformer, and each chakra, mind controls the body with the chakras. So body has earth element. What is the earth element of your body? The muscle, the bones, right? Everything which is hard, made up of more earth element. So that is controlled by Muladhara chakra. Now you can remember the story of Ganesha. Ganesha Chaturthi is coming next week. So Ganesha is made up of clay. Ganesha is the Aditya for Mooladhara Chakra. So the Mooladhara Chakra, or Ganesha the Devata, controls solid elements of the nature. And you know what petal which Ganesha likes? Which is the Ganesha flower of Ganesha? Hibiscus, red color, Mooladhara Chakra. Mooladhara Chakra is Earth Chakra. Okay? Understand? So please understand, Ganesha is the beginning of the potential of human being. That's why Ganesha mantra says, Tvam Mooladhare Stitosi Nityam. And that is only 4 marks. Fully 96 is fully 96. So you have to understand how our rishis have mapped human potential, Vyakti Vikasa. I mean, I'm saying, is it possible? I don't know. But they have at least said this is what is possibility. And what is possibility is called Devata. And how much is possible called number, chakra, petals. And how to make it possible is called yoga. See the vision of those people. Earth element which controls solid, bones, muscles, is controlled by Mooladhara Chakra, root chakra. Water element is flowing. All flowing things in our body, the tears, semen, urine, the blood, all these things are controlled by Swadhisthana Chakra. Flowing. Then heat in our body temperature is controlled by Manipura Chakra. Your temperature is 98.6 degree, precise, controlled by Mooladhara Chakra, Manipura Chakra. Then comes the wind element. Your breathing, your prana, your excretion, the childbirth, where lower movement is required, all those things are controlled by Anahata Chakra. Then the space element, sound production, talking and hearing, all those things are Vishuddhi Chakra. The mind is Adna Chakra, the mind and Buddhi, intellect. And pure consciousness, Sahasrara, Sadashiva. So Sadashiva has given a place in our body, because ultimately we have to refer our body. Why you are telling Sadashiva in body? Because that is the center, fully developed center is connected to Parabrahma, Sadguru, Sadashiva. So all these chakras are in our nervous system, because our consciousness is centered in the nervous system. Energy flows through the nervous system. Our brain has 3 parts: the lower brain, the middle brain, and upper brain. The lower brain is reptilian brain. It is common to snake, lizard, all reptiles, dinosaur, everything. And when you are born in the mother's womb, you go through memories. All dinosaur memories or reptile memories will go through, because from amoeba you become tadpole, you become what you call as a fish, your reptile, all those things. You have memories already there now, recorded in the spinal cord. The spinal cord is your recording of your all reptilian memories. Then comes the midbrain. It's called limbic brain, emotion feelings, which is more common to mammals, animals. The neocortex is what is new to us, human beings, is called rational thinking brain. So now your question, can anybody get out of enlightenment evolution cycle? It requires neocortex, where Sahasrara Chakra is there. It has to bloom somewhere. Up to animals, you cannot handle it. They cannot handle this because this part is not their brain. The the neocortex is not there. They cannot get out of the evolution cycle. Even in human beings, the neocortex is there, but it's working for Mooladhara chakra, then it won't give up. The neocortex should be utilized for higher evolution. Otherwise, it will be lower evolution. Ravana is there, very powerful guy. He is very intelligent. His neocortex is fully developed. But all your actions are working for Manipura, Swadhisthana, and Mooladhara. Serving the lower. Asura. So the question is not what you have. Question is how to use it. Thousand is like Krishna, Avatar Purusha, equivalent of it. Even if you 5-10 marks are there, you're good enough for you. Don't aspire for 1,000. A few rays of Sahasrara is good enough for us. See, the question is not what you have. The question is how you use it. So the Sahasrara, Ravana had very, very powerful intellect, very powerful developed neocortex. Sahasrara also. But what did you use? Used it for here, very powerful Maya Shakti. That means Atma is very, very well developed. Atma must be 96, right? He might have got some 40, 50 marks. Maya. But all this and this is working for lower level. It is not evolution, it is the development of the center. Let's say you have a Pentium computer. And let's say you get a quantum computer. How does it matter? The Pentium and quantum computer, you can use it to hack somebody also. Or you can do some business also. These are computers available to you. Well-developed computer. So is it used for what purpose? Is it evolutionary purpose or selfish purpose? It's just a computer. Brain is a computer. It's used by the mind. The mind is still in a dormant condition. It's not evolution. It is not evolution. It's a nervous system, which is evolved nervous system is available to you. Now, how will you use it? The mind is still primitive. You give a child a toy which is very powerful. How will the child use it? So you're mixing up a nervous system and body, right? The 96 or 1,000 is there, right? Even if you have 100 or 50 marks are there, that still can be used by lower vrittis unless you consciously evolve. Otherwise, you're still animal. As animal, you'll be evolved into a very powerful animal. It has not reached to higher level of consciousness using that machine. Machine is there, but whether you have reached it or not. Why did you get the machine? Because of some good karma, because of some evolution nature, for genetics, you got it. Ravana's father was a great evolved Rishi. Genetics, because of genetics, he has got a very evolved brain also. Who's father of Ravana? Kashyapa Rishi. Because of genetics, he got a very evolved brain also. Kashyapa Rishi was a very evolved being. I think Ravana's father is Kashyapa Rishi. So because of genetics, you got very good thing. But your mind, Jivatma, which resides there, with your Vasana and Samskara, are still primitive. So Jivatma has to reach to the higher center, operate with higher values. So Vibhishana comes from the same family. He doesn't have the as powerful intellect as powerful mind as Ravana. But with that, he is about to evolve into Sattva-guna. Okay. So let us look at the chakras. So Mooladhara chakra, earlier I told you what it controls. So now Mooladhara chakra is the highest chakra for animals. The lowest chakra for human beings. The lowest chakra potentially started with Mooladhara. Survival instincts. So this is what is there in bacteria and amoeba. They don't know much more than that. No emotions, nothing. Right. And remember, two cells from your father and mother came together. The cell from the father has to fight with other million cells to get one cell. One cell. Bacteria instinct is there in Mooladhara. Started there. Survival. The Muladhara is basically survival instinct. So then comes the Swadhisthana, which involves sex, fight or flight, reptiles, crocodiles, lizards. Then comes the Manipura, which warm-blooded animals, animal instincts, jealousy, desire, Manipura. Anahata, some of the human emotions will develop. Love, desire to love, caring, sharing, goodness. Don't think that animals also don't have. Animals also have. Okay? But their primarily lower instincts are more powerful. In human beings, slightly higher instincts are powerful. Love, animal also has love. But their powerful instincts are overpowering them. Then comes Vishuddha. So see here beyond Anahata and Vishuddha is what higher level of human nature opens up. Below this is animal nature. Okay. So at Vishuddha, this expression, art, culture is coming from evolved human being. And Atma, knowledge, scientific knowledge, spiritual knowledge, wisdom, and siddhis. Now human being is becoming more and more like godlike, more powerful, evolved human being. I would call as superhuman, where Atma Chakra gets fully developed. A scientist may have some ability of Atma Chakra developing. We are not speaking of 96, okay? Giants. Some amount of degree will give to good scientific temper, good spiritual knowledge, like that. Then Sahasrara is beyond all emotions. Now all emotions are over. All this below this, all these emotions and mind. Sahasrara is pure awareness, liberation. So there was a question earlier somebody asked. When you want to focus on chakras, you will focus on the body. Chakras are non-physical, but body is physical. So how does focusing on the physical affect the non-physical? Was the question asked by Amol. So energy affects body, body affects the energy. How? This is a bottle. So this bottle. The water is the energy. So if I shake the bottle, which is physical, water also is shaken. The body, if you change, energy also gets changed. On the other hand, energy is, let's say, inside energy starts moving. The body, the bottle also starts moving. So by focusing on the physical, we are touching non-physical. Understand? So that's why you have the ability to change the energy pattern in you. When you change the energy, mind also changes. Right? This is the principle of yoga, Ashtanga yoga. By working on the body, you can change the mind and energy. Actually, by working on the body, you're changing energy. Consequently, you're changing the mind. When the body change the energy, change the mind. That's how yoga is about. Ashtanga yoga means you start from the physical. Raja yoga means you start from the mind, energy. Mind directing the energy or energy directing the mind. It's called Raja yoga. Ashtanga yoga is body directing the energy. Slightly difficult because you don't know precise, there's no accuracy. You don't know exactly what it's doing. In Raja yoga, Kriya yoga, you get more accuracy because you are working on the mind and energy. In Jnana yoga, you are working on the buddhi, intellect, intellectual energy. Koshas, Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha. Hatha yoga works on Annamaya kosha, which will affect Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. But it's not precise. Lot of circus yoga because it's gross. Raja yoga and Kriya yoga works on the Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha. Atma Vichara works on the Anandamaya, Vijnanamaya kosha. Deeper, subtle. So if you work on any kosha, will affect other koshas. If you work on any layer, it will affect other layers. But how much precision you get is the difference. So let us So I'll give you an example. When you feel angry, anger is energy movement, mind movement, right? This is energy movement called anger. So that affects your body. Which part of the anger body burns? Jealousy. So energy movement within the body affects the body. By affecting the body, you can change the energy movement. That's the principle. So let us understand what we are trying to say. When we say we are a human being, are we really so? You are a human body, but you can live in different chakras depending on the evolution. When you are talking to a man or a woman, you may be as well talking to a crocodile. Because only Swadhisthana chakra is active. Language and all come to the higher chakra. But you may be talking to a crocodile woman or a crocodile man. Because which samskara, which chakra is active makes a difference. You see a human body. When you are talking to a man or woman, you can as well be talking to a fox. So people say, no, he's a fox. I mean, fox means cunning. Actually, it's a language expression, but really he is living in the lower chakras. Fox mentality. Samskara and vasanas coming from that. Donkey. Okay, is there using it abusing words? You are a donkey. But really, your evolution level can be stuck to one of these levels. Where energy is stuck. So same human body, you can have an evolved human being. It's called Devata. That means he has so broad heart. The broad heart can include the whole universe. The body is human, but he is divine. Don't be fooled by what you see. Human being is just a skin. But what it covers inside, what is there inside? The same human body can have a demon inside, asura. Living only for the lower center. So when you are talking to, I'm talking to human being, don't be under the illusion. It can be human being is a donkey being, or a monkey being, or a reptile being, or a snake being, or a tiger being, or a fox being, or a monkey being, or a devata being, or a asura being, or a Sadguru, enlightened being also. So don't be fooled by what you see. See what you cannot see. For that you have to evolve. समझ गए? Anybody has a question so far? Anybody on Zoom?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Vasu.
Don't be fooled by what you see. See you what you cannot see. For that you must evolve. I will
How
tell.
you can see without you see, without what you can't see.
You ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ, what is key takeaway ಅಂತ ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು. That's what is called insight. Okay. Instinct, intellect, intuition, intelligence. I'll take a class. The insight or intuition has to develop. Then what you can see what you cannot see with the physical eyes.
Very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ ನನಗೆ. I mean, apart from that, this is really
Yeah. Wonderful. So, any questions, Shravanji, Amol, Ashwini?
No, Guruji.
So, I have become so perfect. Everybody will understand the moment I speak.
Said children, they don't have words, so they see only one. But they do see form, no name, but form they can see.
That's your understanding. They don't form, the form appears, but we are saying that they are able to see form. They are seeing a flow of energy. And I say, to say they are seeing flow of energy is also suppression. There's a flow of energy. That's all. Anybody else has any questions? People sitting here? It's there. Only my picture doesn't. It's there. Dashavatara is not complete. There are many hundreds of avatars. 10 avatars are taken a sample. Any questions? Clear? Shall we go to the next topic? So remember, when you see, you don't see what is really there. You are seeing only nice packaging called human being. But what is there inside? You are fooled by the packaging. You can have an animal life in human body, a demonic life, a divine life, and Jivan Mukta in the human body. Next, we'll stop. Next. Okay, you can start. Shall I? So you can have a human body is just a skin. It covers, it's a packaging. A nicely packaged human body can have an animal inside, can have a demon inside, can have an evolved human being inside, can have a divine being inside, or can have an enlightened being inside. Don't be fooled by the skin. That's why there's a saying, beauty is but skin deep. It's not about just beauty. It's the essential nature. So when we talk to somebody, we will get hurt because we think that they are human beings. Beings are different quality beings are there inside, depending on sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, vasana, and samskara. So let us go into next section called Sushumna Pranayama. So I'll tell you a story. There was a forest and people lived there. They have never seen an outside world. So they don't know any technology. They don't know anything. They don't have any contact with the outside world. One day, an aircraft falls into the forest. Aircraft falls into the forest. So they see something coming from up. They don't know what this aircraft is all about. Of course, all passengers, drivers have, the pilot have escaped from the aircraft. Only aircraft has fallen. So then some people think that something has come from heaven. God has sent it. They start doing puja. People go inside. There is a seat. They sit on that, relax. Some people go inside the toilet and use it as a toilet. Some smart guy thinks that there's a wheel here. I can use it as a bullock cart. And one guy comes and says, oh, this is an aircraft, I can put a petrol and it can fly also. The vehicle is same. The way you look at it is very different. You can look at it as a bullock cart, or you can look at it as an aircraft. Your body is the vehicle. Somebody does the puja of the body. How do they puja? All the time they're thinking how will I look beautiful, what dress I should wear. And most of the time they spend paid puja. Eating. Make the body look. And most of their time goes in making the body beautiful, strong, healthy. And they know it's given by God. It has fallen from heaven only. People use the body for relaxing, enjoying life. So some people use the body as a bullock cart. Bullock cart, you can go slowly. Some people can make the body fly like aircraft, go above the earth. The body is same, vehicle is same. The way you look at it is different. The same human body can be a source of pleasure. It's called body puja for many people. Same human body can be useful for somehow live life a bullock cart. The same human body can be used for evolution and fly like aircraft. So what are you using your body for? What's your life all about? Bullock cart, cycle, auto rickshaw, ship, or a flight. So, yogis asked a question. This is what happened. This yogi is more than 10,000 years old. They knew about evolution 10,000 years back. All this, what you call as 84 lakh yonis, right? 84 lakh life forms. Must be about 8 or 10,000 years back, they knew. And they asked a very smart question. A long evolution, 4,540 million years. And they don't know how long, another couple of millions of years will go. So can I compress the evolution consciously? Is the question asked by yogis. Can I speed up urgently? So this vehicle, can I make it fly? So that's where Patanjali Maharshi developed Yoga Shastra, Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Samadhi is the union with the highest, supreme. So he developed a science of human consciousness, human evolution. Few thousand years back. Remember, he didn't even bother how to repair the mind. His question was how to evolve the mind so that you can compress your evolution cycle. He started from the body because most of the people are at the body level. From body, work inwards. There was another Rishi, Dadichi Maharshi, much before Patanjali, much before Patanjali. The story of the Dadichi Maharshi, he was doing meditation and Devatas came and offered, Devatas were fighting with the Asuras, demons. They offered the weapons for safekeeping with the Dadichi Maharshi. So Dadiji Maharshi converted weapons into water and drank. So he digested the weapons. One day, Devatas wanted the weapon back. Then Dadiji Maharshi said, I've already digested the weapons. The weapons are in my backbone. So take my backbone. He leaves his body and Devatas take the backbone. The backbone of Dadiji Maharshi becomes Vajrayudha for Indra. So it looks like a very nice story. Okay. There is a hidden truth behind the story. Any of our stories have Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika meaning. So Dadiji Maharshi's sacrifice is considered the greatest sacrifice. So that's why the greatest sacrifice in Indian military, somebody sacrifices life for the country. He is given a Paramavira Chakra. See, this Paramavira Chakra is here. In the Paramavira Chakra, there's bones here. These bones are nothing but Dadiji Maharshi's bones, representing highest sacrifice. Okay. And most of the people, Indian people, don't know about Dadiji Maharshi. This medal was designed by a Russian woman who was well versed in Indian scriptures. She understood the value of Dadiji Maharshi's sacrifice. For Indian government, she was the designer of she was a Russian, but she knew Indian scripture so well, she designed that Paramavira Chakra for Indian government. Okay, I don't know whether we should feel proud or we should feel understand. So now let us understand the spiritual meaning of the story. Adhyatmika. Devatas means divine qualities in us. 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Daivasura Sampatti Vibhaga Yoga. The divine qualities. So the divine qualities, each divine quality has a weapon, means good quality, right? Sharp intellect, ability to handle what is right and wrong, discrimination. So asuras are there, the negative qualities. Asuras dominate devatas, the lower chakras. The devatas become weak, then they fight back. So with their weapons. So devatas means divine qualities, asuras means tamasic qualities, divine. So asuras qualities are pulling to lower chakras, devatas qualities are pulling to higher chakras. That you have to understand. So Dadiji Maharshi gave his backbone for devatas. Means Dadiji Maharshi discovered an original system of human consciousness evolution using the backbone. Chakras, energy flow in the chakras. This is called Sushumna Pranayama. Send the energy upwards in the Sushumna Chakra. So the Daivi Sampattu, divine qualities will start growing. So please understand, where there is energy, there is growth. Where there is energy, there is a growth. If you put water to the plant, plant will grow. The water is the energy given to the plant. But to give water to the plant, you have to give your attention. Attention is the energy. Attention and water together make the plant grow. Understand? So attention comes to the mind and water comes from the energy. Attention and energy is required to grow certain areas, anything in life. If you give attention and energy to money, the money will grow. Attention and energy to children, children will grow into beautiful children, beings. So can we give attention and energy to our higher center of consciousness? That's what is called Sushumna Pranayama. Where is our attention and energy all the time? lower chakras and outside. Our energy and attention is leaking. Can we use that leaking energy to higher center of evolution? This is what was discovered by Dadichi Maharshi few thousand years back, much before Patanjali. So that is the question which is addressed by Rishis. Can you have evolution which is conscious and you can speed up your conscious evolution instead of going through unconscious evolution for millions and trillions of years in future? That's what is called Punarapi Janam, Punarapi Maranam. Is it possible? So for that, the energy has to be moved in the spinal cord. The energy gets spread out in the body. It goes to the outer world. What energy goes out has to be withdrawn. The withdrawing of the energy from the outer world is called pratyahara. Pratyahara means withdraw the energy which is leaking into the conscious center, brain and sushumna. Then you hold it dharana. Then you meditate dhyana. Then you enter into samadhi. Then you are to higher consciousness. Pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. This is called sushumna pranayama. There are other rishis called siddhas. There are so many siddhas, especially in South India, Tamil Nadu. If I am not able to achieve full enlightenment by my 100 years, can I prolong my life so that in this lifetime I can complete it? So they gave focus on longevity in addition to enlightenment. So if you look back, Patanjali Maharshi said, how do I keep a body, mind, and intellect in a good condition? He didn't, in long life, he didn't see. 100 years is let me have a body, mind, intellect in good condition. So using yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, I can get you enlightenment within that 100 years span. So conscious evolution within the lifespan of the body, keeping the body in good condition. Yoga is about body, mind, and spirit. Keep the body in good condition. If the body is weak and suffering, then you can't have evolution. That was the focus of Panini Maharshi. Whereas Dadichi Maharshi focus, where is the evolution taking place? The consciousness can evolve in spinal cord and nervous system. How to circulate the energy in nervous system so that Indra means king of devatas. So don't think that somebody is there. Indra means Indriya, the sense organ controller, control of sense organ, the mind. How I can evolve the mind? By pushing the energy into spinal cord and nervous system. That is Dadichi Maharshi's sadhana. So he didn't focus on the body and mind. He didn't focus on the body. He went to the core question. Where is the evolution taking place? Then comes the Siddhas. This is later in the later period. The Siddhas said, human life is short. Okay. Now within the human life, if I can't achieve, what is the point of taking another birth? If I take another birth, I have to start from beginning. Again, I forget something. Again, start from beginning. So why can't I prolong human life? So that in this human life itself, I can achieve enlightenment. That's their question. So that's why Siddhas discovered a lot of Siddha medicine. Siddha medicine, which will enhance the life. So you might have heard the yogis who lived for 100 years, 200 years and all. How to prolong the life so that enlightenment can be achieved in this lifetime and all karmic impressions, residual karmic impressions can be burnt in this lifetime. No pending. That was the sadhana of Siddhas. So 3 issues are being addressed. 1, conscious evolution within this lifetime. And where is the conscious evolution? In the spinal cord and the brain. And third is how to make the vehicle suitable and long living for not for any other purpose, but for enlightenment in evolution. See the ability of these rishis and thinking. So let us take of 3 pranayamas. I have told you already. So one is Soham pranayama. When you breathe, the breath goes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Become aware of 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 1 is the tip of the nose, Adna chakra, throat, heart center, and stomach. So gradually reduce. Initially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Become aware. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then 1. The energies get centered in Adna chakra. Yeah. When you inhale it, the breath goes, but prana goes here. Prana touches here. The life force. So you can feel a sensation here. Okay. So provided you give the attention there. Always attention and energy go together. So now let us do this practice. Should we record meditation separately? Okay, wait a minute. These 3 meditations I'm going to do. So should I record it separately? See this next meditation. Separate recording. Separate. So let us do this pranayama, Soham pranayama. Why it's called Soham? Why it's called Soham pranayama? When the breath goes inside, there's a sound so. When breath goes out, hum is made. The breath makes a natural sound. You don't have to think Soham, Soham. Just understand breath is making sound. The Soham means I am he. Who is that he? I don't know who is that he. That he is the Brahman or God. So if I don't know who is he, then how do I think of Soham? So that hum, Soham, he is nothing but your deep silent state of the mind, which is there in sleep. A sleep-like state. So sleep-like state, thoughts are coming down. Gradually you are going into a silent state. So you have to assume that as I observe the breath, the mind becomes more and more silent, like sleep. In sleep, I am one with Brahman. So you don't have to say, just think that Soham, breath is reminding you. Breath is used as a reminder. The energy is focused on Adna chakra. Finally, when you come to point 1 or 2, so energy gets focused on Adna chakra. That center develops. You are going to sleep-like state, a silent state, because attention and energy, breath and mind go together. Finally, that energy gets accumulated in the Adna chakra for the development of the intellect and intuition. That's the meditation. So let us start. Close your eyes. So close your eyes. Gently become aware of the breath moving in and out of your nostril. In and out. Into the nose, point 1. The energy moves to the Adna, point 2. Throat, 3. Chest, 4. Stomach, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be aware of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And remember, your breath is reminding you, Soham, I am He. That means my natural state is relaxed and deep sleep-like state. As you observe the breath, attention and energy go together. Mind starts calming down. Soham, Soham. One, two, three, four, five. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your attention and breath are together. Give a gentle pause after 5. Gentle pause, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gentle pause, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soham, Soham. My mind is calm, like a sleep-like state. One is pure awareness. Now reduce this attention span. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. One, two, three, 4. Gentle pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 3, 2, 1. One, two. Pause. 1, 2, 2, 1. Pause. Just take your attention to 2. Bhrumadhyanetra, Ajna Chakra. Stay there. With the awareness of natural breathing. Soham. I am one with pure consciousness. My nature is sleep-like state, relaxed. Hold your attention on it. Number 2, Adna. Let the breathing be natural. Feel the energy at Adna. If any thought comes, mentally chant Om. Sit silently with your attention inside your body space. There is space inside the body, inside the chest cavity. Just stay in that space. The inner space and outer space is one reality. Be with the inner space. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shivasrupi. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Satya Darshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyak Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivasmiham. Rub both of your hands. Give on to your eyes. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. For your eyes. Light of Self Foundation is 25-year-old organization dedicated to self-realization, selfless service, Atma Mokshatam Javidraya. Many Atma Jyotis are working selflessly towards this objective. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, our videos, share with your friends, and like. Anybody has a question? So in this process, what happens? Gradually energy will activate in the Adna Chakra area. This center will develop. So what happens when this center develops? I'll take it as a separate session. But I don't want to create expectations in you. That's why I don't want to tell the effect of it. There's a Falashruti. But I don't want to tell that Falashruti because unnecessarily it creates a expectation. So let us go to the next practice. It's called Sushumna Pranayama. Let's try it. Sushumna Pranayama Kriya. Hold your attention at Adna Chakra. Then when you breathe in, the energy moves up in the spinal cord. You don't have to visualize the energy moving up in the spinal cord. You have to use the breath as a guide to shift your attention. So breath is more of a guide to shift your attention from Mooladhara to Adna. Mooladhara. So breathe in, breathe out becomes like a pointer, guide for energy is moving. Don't have to visualize what's happening in the spinal cord. The energy moves up and down. Let your attention be on the spinal cord. So otherwise attention will be everywhere. So what happens by taking the attention to the spinal cord? Your attention gets concentrated in the energy channel or consciousness channel. So when you breathe in, so energy moves up into Adna. Breathe out, hum, comes down to Mooladhara. So let us continue. Then when I say stop, just be at the Adna Chakra. Let us start. Close your eyes. Gently breathe in slowly let breathe, when you breathe in, take your attention to Adna. Gently breathe in from Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adna. The energy rises in the spinal cord. When you breathe out, the energy goes back from Adna to Vishuddhi, Anahata, Manipura, Swadhisthana, Muladhara. Breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. Be aware of the energy in the spinal cord using the breath as a pointer. So, let the breath slow down as much as possible. The slower is the breath, the lesser is the mental activity. More and more, you start feeling a deep relaxation and a sleep-like state. That's what is being pointed by Soham. Breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. Soham. Take your attention to Adna. Stay silently. If any thought comes, mentally chant Om into Adna. Take your attention to the cavity inside the brain. The cavity inside the brain is called Brahma Kapala. Stay there. If any thought comes, mentally say Om. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shiva Swarupi. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Satya Darshanam Antar Jyotihi Bahir Jyotihi Pratyak Jyotihi Ratpra Jyotirev Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivasmiham. Lokaha. Hold your hand in blessing posture. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Visualize a divine light flowing from your heart center, flowing into the universe. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Rub both our hands. Give on to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Open your eyes. Light of Self Foundation is a 25-year-old organization dedicated to self-realization and selfless service. Atmanamo Shatam Jagadai. Many Atma Jyotis, divine light itself, are working selflessly for this objective. You are welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel or subscribe to our website and share with your friends. Namaste. Last meditation of this today. In this meditation, we are taking the energy starting from Muladhara. We are taking the energy from Muladhara. Breathe in Muladhara to Swadhisthana, Swadhisthana to Muladhara, Soham. Next, breathe in Muladhara to Manipura, Manipura to Swadhisthana, Muladhara. Similarly, from Muladhara to Anahata, Anahata to Muladhara, Muladhara to Vishuddha, Vishuddha to Muladhara. Then finally, Muladhara to Bindu Chakra, which is at the tuft of the head here, where you put Juttu. So, from Bindu to Muladhara. So, what is the importance of these centers? I'll take in detail in the days to come. Each center has a consciousness center. They have their own importance. And each center has a Farashruti that also will take up in the days to come. So, this is called Arohana, going up. Avarohana is coming down. Start from the medulla, okay, come down to Muladhara. So, Muladhara to medulla, medulla to Muladhara. Medulla is the back of the neck. Similarly, Muladhara to Swadhisthana, Vishuddha, Vishuddha to Muladhara. Muladhara to Anahata, Anahata to Muladhara. Like that, we'll do one round. You can do more rounds. So basically, this energizes all the centers of nervous consciousness in our brain, nervous system. This chakra, Bindu chakra, is very important because it sharpens our memory. That's why after Upanayam, they cut the tuft. They create the tuft here. There's a way of using the tuft. People have forgotten. Now it has become only a fashion. Reality is that's a constant stimulation of the tuft will give very high level of Medha Shakti. Let us close our eyes. Take your attention to Atma. Breathe in, breathe out. Soham. Muladhara to Swadhisthana. So, Ham. Swadhisthana to Muladhara. Again, Muladhara to Swadhisthana. Swadhisthana to Muladhara. Let us do 3 rounds each. Muladhara to Manipura. Manipura to Muladhara. 3 rounds. Muladhara to Anahata, Anahata to Muladhara, 3 rounds. Muladhara to Vishuddhi, Vishuddhi to Muladhara. Muladhara to Bindu Chakra to Muladhara. Now Avarohana coming down, medulla at the back of neck, Muladhara to medulla, medulla to Muladhara. Muladhara to Vishuddha, Vishuddha to Muladhara. Muladhara to Anahata, Anahata to Muladhara. Muladhara to Manipura, Manipura to Muladhara. Muladhara to Swadhisthana, Swadhisthana to Muladhara. Stay inner head cavity. Just be aware of the Brahma Kapala, the cavity inside your head. If any thought comes, mental chant Om. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shivaswarupi. Yat Brahmande Tat Pindande, as is microcosm, so is microcosm. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam, Antar Jyotihi, Bahir Jyotihi, Pratyak Jyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivosmeham. Hold your hands in blessing posture. Visualize divine light spreading from your heart center for all living beings in land, sea, forest, and sky. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of your hands. Give warmth to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Light of Self Foundation is 25-year-old organization dedicated to self-realization and selfless service. Atmano Mokshartam Jagaitaya. Many Atma Jyotis, divine light of self, work selflessly for this objective. You are welcome to visit our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with your friends. Namaste. With that, we are concluding today's session. Anybody wants to share their take home today? Sushumna Pranayama, type 2.
ಗುರುಜಿ
Sujay madam,
ಮೂರನೇ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮದ ಹೆಸರೇನು?
Sushumna Pranayama, type 2. Sarina?
Okay.
So,
Thank
anybody
you.
have take home? Any questions? Yen Surya madam, yen take home ayoto?
ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ
Pranayama, very good. So, Vaniji,
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಶಾಂತ ಆಗತ್ತಾ?
ಶಾಂತಿ ಇದೆ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾಕೆ?
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇರೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. So, anybody, Amol?
Yeah, just have one question. Like when we are doing this Sushumna Pranayam, when we are taking our attention from Muladhara to Swadhisthana, so do I need to speed up my breathe in? Because if I'm taking it from Muladhara to Ajna, the distance is large, so I can have a deep breathing.
See, go by your feeling. Don't have to be very mathematical in this.
Okay.
What is comfortable, you do it. Ultimately, mind has to become calm down.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So mind will become calm. Is it? Did you observe that?
Yes, definitely.
Mind becomes very, very calm. Okay.
Yes.
As the breath becomes very, very subtle, the mind becomes very calm because mind and prana starts going together and they enter into Ajna or Sahasrara.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So, anybody else, any questions? Vaniji,
Hari Om,
Ashwini,
Prabhuji.
Hari Om, Vani.
Blind man and lame man, Prabhuji. The whole session was like one expansion of that.
Yeah,
Attention and energy together.
Correct. So basically, this is yogic way. In yoga, we are giving importance to Vasanakshaya, evolution of consciousness center, evolution of the centers of consciousness. Right?
And the unconscious evolution, conscious evolution was also very clearly, it came out today.
Right. So people don't understand what is this importance of yoga, what is the importance, they have their own ideas. So yoga is about conscious evolution. So Jnana is about going out of evolution. Okay, but it's a pair, right? You don't, at some point you will get out. It's like you don't put a goal to yoga because goal of yoga is 96 what do you call it? Petals at the Adna, 1,000 petals Sahasrara, you may never reach it. So quite a big ambitious goal. At some point, you'll be Jnana will free you. As the centers develop, more and more Chitta Shuddhi happens, more and more Shamadha Mati Disha Upadhi develops. That's the whole idea.
Escape velocity.
Escape velocity.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Ashwini, any questions?
Guruji, the Brahma Kapala, where is it, Guruji? You have to concentrate on that.
Don't concentrate. See, there's a cavity inside the brain, right?
Yes, Guruji.
So inside your brain, what is there here? Inside the skull?
Nothing. I don't know.
So no, there's nothing actually.
Yeah.
It's energy only.
Okay.
So take your attention to the empty space inside the brain.
Huh.
So gradually you start becoming aware of what we call as Hiranya Garbha. That's the Hiranya Garbha sthana.
Okay, Guruji.
Okay. So was the mind calm, peaceful?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Yes, Vaniji?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Vasu.
Prabhuji, ಮೂರು ಇದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ ಇವತ್ತು.
ಹೌದು.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನೋಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ದಿ ಮಣಿಪುರ ಚಕ್ರ, 5 ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡನೇದು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಪೈನಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್, ಮೂರನೇದು ಮೂಲಾಧಾರ ಇಂದ. ಸೊ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಥರ್ಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ difference, Prabhuji? Should we
second is from Mooladhara to Adna straight away.
Mooladhara to Adna.
Third one is Mooladhara to Bindu Chakra here. But in steps, Mooladhara to Swadhisthana, Mooladhara to Manipura, like that, you are actually gradually pumping more energy towards Bindu Chakra.
So both have to be done, Prabhuji.
I'm saying
as a practice.
Experiment also. What I'm going to tell is in the days to come, I'm going to tell the importance of each centers.
Okay. Sorry.
What is the importance of Bindu Chakra? What is the importance of Adna Chakra? Because each of them will require one class each.
Okay. Sorry, Prabhuji.
So right now I'm going to methodology. This methodology I'm going to keep constant throughout this practice.
Okay.
Because I want to give you stable practice.
So as a discipline, it is good for a seeker to follow all three, do all three, practice all three.
I'm saying you go by your feeling. Okay. Go by your experience. Don't do it out of discipline. Do it. If you feel like, you do it. If you don't feel like, don't do it. But try it for some time before giving up.
Illa Prabhuji, all of them give a lot of peace. All the practices.
Okay.
See,
these are like, okay, I will tell you, like when you go to gym, right? It's a dumbbell. And there's a weightlifting. There's a pull. So these are working on the different muscles of the body, right?
Okay.
So what I'm going to give you is working on the different muscles of consciousness centers.
Okay. Okay.
And what are those muscles? By developing those muscles, what will happen is I'm going to tell in each, it will take me 8 or 10 sessions to tell each of the muscles, important muscles.
Sorry, bro. All right, bro.
Okay.
Very nice. Very good.
So anybody has a take home from here? क्या है आपका टेक होम क्या है? Pranayama. Okay.
All the energies they was to be expressed through the.
See, the ancient people had a very well developed system of education. By age of 8 or 9, they were full potential. They was blooming. That's why so many rishis were created. I gave a talk on what of the education system in earlier that I don't know, Gayatri has published it. So there's an education system, very systematic education system, which can create beautiful human beings or evolved human beings. Yeah. What that education system? How was that? I told some 10 minutes talk. Any questions, Adiji? What's your take home?
This pranayama was very peaceful.
So they should do only pranayama. I should not talk. So what is the take home from the talk?
The consciousness from the higher centers, that is divine and that must be catered not to the lower centers.
Lower center is also required. Survival and required. But there should lower center should not drive the higher center.
That should be superior than this.
Yeah. So what is take home, Pratibha? That's a possibility within our lifespan. And if not possible, we should extend the lifespan. Okay. Yes, what's your take home? They have very simple practices, methods, working on the various aspects of the consciousness. You have to understand 5,000, 10,000 years back, how we evolved, how we are able to think. And understand, they understood the entire astrology, astronomy going inside the body. Because body is a replica of the universe. So secrets of the universe is hidden in your body. So, what is your take home? Was the meditation was some peaceful? Okay, we'll close for the day. Hari Om.